So right now I am in my hotel room and I am heading out into the streets of Dublin to find the best shepherd's pie in the entire city. Shepherd's pie, cottage pie, same exact thing. So I found one restaurant that, at least from what I've seen with pictures, looks to be top tier, the best of the best. So I am heading there to try it out. Shepherd's pie, let's go. I've been really surprised in that shepherd's pie has not been on the menu anywhere. When we think of Irish food, we normally think of that, chicken pot pie, and neither of those, they just aren't served here. Maybe they're very like Americanized foods that, we claim that they're Irish, but they're really just like an American with like an Irish twist on it. I don't know. This restaurant is in Temple Bar, so I will be heading to Temple Bar, and it's in the very touristy part of Dublin. So sure, they might be playing into their touristy, stereotypical stereotypes, but regardless, quote-unquote Irish food, shepherd's pie, they call it cottage pie. We're trying it now. We'll be trying my shepherd's pie at the Old Mill, a restaurant that seems very colorful, very fun, live music, and just seems like we're gonna have such a great time. Are such a big part of the Irish bar and pub scene. And of course, the first one listed, Guinness. Nice refreshing water. So that shepherd's pie was really good. So it was this beef with marinated vegetables in this gravy with this nice mashed potato layer right on top of it. It had as well on the side some mayo I did, and these other vegetables and this other sauce that combined the flavor. It had a very obviously like a meaty flavor, but just more so of like this thick gravy. It was very good. Now, will I get it again here? No, it's more like a one-time thing, one-time specialty, trying out the local dish. And, it's not something that I'm like, oh my God, I need to have every single day. No, not one of those foods for me. Overall, Irish food, I think it's solid. Nothing like crazy special, nothing like Middle Eastern food, Asian cuisine, Italian, etc. But I'm glad I had it. That little dish came out to be around $21 in total. So, say what you want about the deal, but part of the fun, especially at the pub. The reasoning for really trying to use Irish meat is because of massive tariffs that the government has put on foreign meat imports. It's one way to keep the farmers of this country thriving. One thought I just had as I'm walking, is shepherd's pie and chicken pot pie not really truly Irish? Does it not really get served in Ireland? Because in America you think of those as the two premier Irish dishes, yet I haven't seen either of them at any location, any restaurant, any cafe, which is really mind-boggling. I've been really trying to find a shepherd's pie to be able to eat. Very confusing. So for the fun of it, I decided just to go into a supermarket to kind of walk around, see the prices, and I'm noticing a stark difference between here and other major cities, especially New York, San Francisco, Paris. A lot cheaper here, even for the same exact goods. Maybe the reason that why I'm just so shocked by these prices is just the fact that pretty much most places I've traveled have been listed as one of the most expensive places in the world, and of course living in New York. So it's very refreshing to see. Well, what about this loaf? $1.29, and it's sourdough too. 89 cents for a full loaf? Oh my God. Including the conversion rate, this is about a little over $5 here. In the US, this would be going for $12, $13 a box this big. So I just got back to my hotel room after a very long day exploring Dublin, and I picked up some Irish soda bread from a local bakery. Everyone's been telling me it's a must try. I don't know. Will it live up to the hype? I mean, it's just bread, right? So we'll have to see. This loaf right here, which to put in comparison, this is my hand, comes in at around 1,600 calories. But it's very thick, very condensed, a little bit bigger than you could really see from the camera. So we got a nice piece right here. Let's try it. So maybe the fact that I got this later in the day impacts it, because maybe it's just been sitting in the bakery all day. But it seems a little like chewy in the sense of like taste. I don't really know. It's a little bit flavorless, but has a... I don't know exactly how to really describe it. It's more of like a... I don't want to say peppermint. That's a terrible comparison. I don't know what to compare it to. What I'm thinking is right on the tip of my tongue, but I just can't think of it right now. Could like a nutty yeast flavor be a good comparison? I guess so. I mean, that's what I'm kind of thinking right now. Don't get me wrong though, it's good. It's good bread. So Ireland is known really for two main foods, Irish soda bread and shepherd's pie / chicken pot pie. And now I know why really nobody's like, hey, do you want to go get Irish food? Everyone's like, do you want to go to an Irish pub? And that's really for the atmosphere and all that. Ireland, your national dish, you know, you gotta step up your game. As you get through the crust and actually into the bread, you can see these whole grains here. That's where you get more of a stark texture and more flavor out of it. I was thinking that the bread was going to be very sweet, given its name Irish soda bread. Keyword soda, but it's not, much more on the bitter side. Yeah, this bread is unlike anything I've tasted before. Its flavor is so unique. Okay, I hate to say this, but I gotta throw this out. Oh, Irish soda bread is not for me. Okay, that sourdough bread left such a bad taste in my mouth. I literally ran to a Lidl to pick up a pretzel just to get the taste out of my mouth. It's so late at night now, but